Entitled X's Guilt Trip. XH. I'm requesting, daughter, Thursday the 17th. My brother and her cousin will be in town. Me. Okay, we can switch your Monday or Wednesday for Thursday. XH. Can I have her without a swap, please? Having just given up my Easter with her in exchange for a weeknight so that you could be with your parents, this doesn't feel unreasonable. Giving up a very fun holiday was no small thing. I'm only asking for 3 consecutive weeknights, not even a weekend day, so that she can see her uncle, aunt, and cousin who are traveling half the world to visit. Me. No. You constantly abuse me and my kindness. It's why I divorced you. H. You're fully within your rights to hold to a swap, but I had really hoped you would have allowed me to have her Thursday. I only asked because were the situation reversed, I would have just given you a day. Similarly, if cousin and clan were in town, I would have just given you the day if you asked for a mon to complete a Sunday to Tuesday or asked for a wed to complete a Tuesday to Thursday when I have fry. I clarify because there are some situations I obviously request a swap. Particularly having given you carte blanche for the funeral, and having just given up Easter for a Thursday, I had hoped you would be more generous. I'll adjust my behavior to match your precedent. It's certainly your right to the day. I had just hoped for a more flexible, friendlier relationship. Me. Did you really just expect a favor because you gave me carte blanche to go to my grandmother's funeral? Do the Nobel Prize people know about you? You're a heck of a humanitarian. I already offered you the next Thursday, unsolicited. You have literally never given me anything without a quid pro quo. XH. Yes, I have. Me. When? Go ahead, think about it. I'll wait. Still waiting, 4 months later. It's not your wedding, stepmonster. I'm beside myself while I watch my daughter stress over her manipulative stepmonster and bio dad as they threaten to withhold the money they promised in order to bully her into getting what they want for her wedding day. It started with them insisting that she have her brother as the ring bearer, when she wasn't going to have one at all. There is no flower girl. They weren't sure they could contribute if he wasn't at the wedding. While this was the first BS they pulled with the wedding, it's not the first time they've tried withholding financial support to try and force her into decisions they want her to make. Here, though, they promised that this would be the one and the only thing they would insist on. The latest is the wedding time. We live about a 6-hour drive from them and most of their family, as well as ours. Now, my daughter has been through a lot in her young life and deals with social anxiety among other things. I helped her work through and come up with a wedding day timeline that would allow her to get the most of what she wants from her day with the least amount of stress. Now, Stepmonster insists that she change the ceremony and reception time so their friends, who are parents of her elementary school sisters and brothers' friends, don't have to leave before 8 a.m. or drive in the night before. They've been going back and forth on and off for a little while now. My daughter feels bad, guilty, and has a hard time telling anyone no. When she and her fiancé stayed at their house last weekend, they didn't say a word until her fiancé fell asleep so they could ambush her with a guilt trip. She didn't cave, and it finally came back around today. After a few more entitled texts, she pulls the money card. We don't want to, but we're going to have to rethink our contribution. My daughter is ready to cancel everything and elope so she can avoid these pieces of garbage and the stress they are causing her. Mama Bear is about to show her teeth.